So November 12th, 2024, 42 days up here on this billboard sign. Yeah, I know I didn't post nothing earlier, but get my email back from Joe Atkins. Nothing back from Brian Wiki though. Joe Atkins says, well, took some pulling, whatever, kind of, to get these top people together and have a meeting with me. All I gotta do is come down and come to jail. That's all I gotta do. Just come down, come to jail, and they'll hear my problems and concerns and look into them and see how they can address them and make, really. I already been telling you what my problem concerns are for how many years? Hundreds of emails. Every one of you people at the top of the food chain all are aware of all this and got all this, so I don't need to come down and tell you anything. You already know. And you keep dragging your feet, and that's all it is. And now you can say, hey, we reached out, gave him an olive branch, and told him, hey, he comes down, and we're willing to meet with him. And then come down and go to jail, and you're going to meet with me, and you're going to hear what I've been telling you all along, that you haven't been doing nothing all along. Why do I need to come down to tell you something that you haven't been doing nothing about it all along? Come on now. You think I'm stupid? There's nothing else, nothing more you can do to me that you already done. Like, you've done it all. Like, me having to live with this, that's living in hell. Believe me. I'd sit in jail and sit in prison for as long as I gotta. That's fine. That'd be easy for me. But me not resolving this or taking care of this and living with it, that's living in hell. Believe me. You think I'm gonna, what, just come down because you're gonna wait me out and that's all you did is drag your feet again and now you get to use this for an excuse? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I told you, like, I'll come down. I don't want no conflict. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt no one else. I don't want to get in any more trouble. I don't. I said it all along. I do not want to at all, period. And just come down and well, that ain't gonna happen. I told you. We're gonna deal with it, and we're gonna deal with it from here, and once it's dealt with, then I'll come down. That's all you gotta do, is deal with the problem at hand. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. You don't hear nothing else about an investigation, how this child molester was around and living with my kid and how they're allowing it and letting it happen. And then when I find out, what do? They try to get him on probation right away? Come on. Let's start there. Why isn't Brian Wiki investigating about this child molester that was living in his town and living with a minor child when he had court orders not to? A year and a half later, I already showed the email with Brian Wiki. He already clearly admitted a year and a half ago. Yep, sure shows he wasn't obeying by his conditions and should be in violation, and he's got absolutely every authority to do something and investigate and to carry it through. All this BS lies and his reports and statements and press release about he doesn't. It's bullshit. He does. I already showed all that. Solid fact. It's true. What needs to happen is Department of Justice or something needs to step in and do like an internal investigation on what's going on. That's what it's probably going to have to come down to. Because they ain't going to sit there and tell on themselves and investigate on themselves, now are they? Of course not. Now you know and you can see why I'm here and where I'm at. And anyone that says, oh, there's no need for all this and there's other ways, come on now. You mean to tell me there's other ways? When obviously, clearly this right here, this alone, they're still not willing to do anything but drag their feet thinking, oh, we'll just drag our feet a little more. It's getting cold, he'll come down. Absolutely will I not come down. You don't get it. And I post all this publicly and something does happen, something does go on. They'd be like, damn, this dude was up here and he's been posting this and saying this for how long? Whatever. Think what you want, Brian Wiki. Go ahead and say if something happens and I don't come down in one piece that it won't get investigated or looked into. I already told you, if you got to do that, put that theory to the test. Do I want to hurt anyone? Do I want to hurt myself? Do I want to die? Hell no, I don't. You want to make this press release talk about I want to die at the hands of the cops? The hell I do. I don't want to die at all. Why do you think I'm up here fighting for this? Quit playing stupid games. You're going to win stupid prizes. The stupider the games are and the more you drag them out, the stupider prizes you're going to win. I'm not going nowhere. And I'm going to continue to be where I'm at. You can, whatever, make it worse and make it harder and drag more problems into it. But still, it comes right back to the same problem at hand. Quit dragging more shit into it. Quit making it worse. I mean, that's all that's got to be done. Just deal with the problem, and hey, I don't want no issues, I don't want no problems, I don't want anything to get any worse. Just do what you gotta do, deal with the problem at hand, and I got no problem coming down, take my lickings for my fucking problems. What I did wrong, what I did illegal, I've got no problem with that. But someone needs to step in and investigate and hold them accountable and responsible for their wrongdoing. Once that's done, I'll have no problem taking mine. I already said that. I already made it clear. For years, I've been dealing with this and going through it, and this is what it led to. For years, if something was going to be done or it should have been done, you would have already been doing it. But you're not. You're avoiding it. You're just defeating the purpose of all this. You're just dragging it out, and it's clear. The same game over and over and over. It's circle game, circle game, circle game, again and again and again. And then I tell you what the problem is, and then you just drag it out, and then you don't have the authority. I mean, I've been through it. I've been through it. Been through it and been through it. I mean, hundreds and hundreds, like thousands of emails, thousands of calls. Like the stuff I posted on here ain't even, like I say, all the stuff I do have. Like, it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. But they know where to find me. They know where I'm at. And I already said it. Made it clear on here thousands of times. I don't want any more problems. I don't want to make things worse. But I absolutely will not let it go. And I will put up a fight. And I will fight to my last breath. If they decide they want to try and do something, just nab me and throw me in jail and sweep it under the rug. That's not happening. Not happening. I will stand up for my rights. And I'll fight them all the way through. That's all there is to it. You're not doing it and intimidating me and put this fear or threat or worry about going to jail and whatever kind of fucking pressure you think you can put on me. You don't intimidate me or scare me or threaten me in any way. That's all. We're past all that. We're past all that. We're at the point, like, you're going to have to just resolve it and do something, and we're going to get everything taken care of in writing. And I come down and no problem. Or do what you got to do. Because this is where I stand. I don't want no problem. I don't want no issue, and I don't want things to get worse. I made that clear. This is where I stand, and this is where I'm going to continue to stand until something's done. Think what you want. I'm sticking to my word.